I haven't been in this location in a long time. When I first started the lives, I was on this bike, and we're back again. I didn't feel like walking today, and got to this my secret location here, another employee gym. I have several employee gyms that I have access to, and Bulldog, hi. Yeah, I have several gyms, employee gyms I have access to, and the bike I'm on right now I actually donated it, so I stopped at this location, and so I can use it. So today we're on a bike, and I'm going to do this for, I don't know, half an hour or so. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. Thank you. But let's talk about cardio. But cardio is really important, especially for your heart. Keep your heart healthy, and that's one of the main reasons why I do it. It also helps me to burn more calories. So I am in a calorie deficit because I'm trying to get to that 10 to 12% body fat. That's the goal. And I can do a little bit more cardio. I don't have to deplete my um, intake of food so much, and I can just do some more cardio. And I like it anyway, so that's positive for me because food and cutting it back too much, and you're always starving. It's rough. But on Monday of this week, the first day of the week, I did start turning up the heat because I have been losing weight. I have been getting to my goal. It is the workout gym. It's the another employee gym over at work. Check it out. A little gym. A little gym. I have 3 gyms now I have access to at work. So today I didn't feel like going for a walk outside, so let's see, I'm transferring. We can't work out together. I bet you're gonna come back in a week and a half. And you're gonna be super skinny. You're gonna do tons of walking. Doing squats. No, I'm not doing squats. I'm on a bike. I'm on a, there we go, exercise bike. Oh no, I'm not doing the squats. But yeah, I am trying to get that 10 to 12% body fat. Trying to get my body fat down, and have been making progress. But as of Monday, I turned up the heat quite a bit. Um, and this week, I had no cheat meals, no sugars. I'm trying to, if I have any complex carbs, I'm trying to have oatmeal, potatoes, rice, that kind of stuff. But I pretty much cut out most of the carbs. My carbs are around 50 to 100 or so, and I'm making pretty good progress. But I was dieting for a while, almost 2 months, and making some progress, but not a whole lot. It was a very slow, which is good. That way, the slower it goes, the more muscle you can preserve. Shout me out, and I will sub. Music game faceman, subscribe, please. But yeah, as on the weekend, I was dieting for about 2 weeks, and not 2 weeks, 2 months. Sorry about that. And I just got burnt out. So on Saturday, I pumped up my carbs from, it was about 100, 150, all the way up to 600. I just shot them through the roof. And on Monday morning, I was full, like looked good. So, but I also felt full. I felt lethargic. I felt just very, very sluggish. So I tuned them back down because my body just does very well around 50 to 100, 150 carbs at the very most. I turned it back down, and no cheat meals or anything. On the weekend, I'm gonna give myself a little bit more slack. So maybe I'll have a little one cookie or something. But I have been making progress. I went from when I was all full, um, and had all those carbs, I was around 205. And then when I start cutting them all out, I dropped down to, and last time I checked yesterday, I was at 20, sorry, 195. So I am making progress. So welcome. Got 14 people in here. Welcome, welcome. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe and like. And if you got any fitness questions, go ahead and ask. I'd appreciate it. Keep the conversation lively. Keep the conversation going and the chat moving. So a friend of mine also asked me, I think he's watching, also asked me about, well, hold on. Let's get to this question first. My age is 16. Should I go to the gym or not? Yeah, go to the gym. The old myth of when I was a kid, it's like if you work out too hard, um, you might stunt your growth. Now that's I think that's been proven as a myth and wrong. But yeah, you're 16. Yeah, you should work at any age. You can work out. If you've never been to the gym or worked out, always start with the compound movements to get used to it and to get into it, like squats, deadlifts, bench press, military press, compound movements. And that just means you're using multiple joints and multiple muscles for the movement. Don't just do like a bicep curl. Like overhead press, let's see, multiple joints using your shoulders and elbows. Squats using your knees, hips, ankles, using everything. So that's what I recommend. And if you have a social media accounts like Instagram or X Twitter, feel free to message me over there, and I can help you a little bit more. Maybe make a plan for you within reason, since I am doing it for free. So within reason. If you want me to be your coach or something, then we have to talk something else. But speaking of gyms, my friend in here might be still in here. Asked me about, do you need a weight belt? And the question is no, you really don't need a weight belt. But that being said, when you start getting your form down, make sure your form is down and you have good form. So, like, let's say squats. You got good form going down slow, explode up. You're doing, your form is really good. I'm almost 50, almost 50. So your form is really good and your weight is increasing. And so the first couple sets, no belt. And then when you start getting heavier, in those last few sets, when you're doing a lot more weight, you put that belt on and it gives you your core more stability. So you can lift a little bit more and you can make better gains. And what you're doing is you put the weight belt on and you're pushing out with your stomach to give your core more stability. And then you can lift a lot more that way. But I've seen people use the belt the second they walk in the gym. They put the belt on, they're doing shoulders, they're doing military press, they're doing biceps, and they have the belt on the whole time. In that instance, you're just making your core weak. You're not giving your body an opportunity to use all the muscles, your ab muscles, not to stabilize you, all the stabilizer muscles to make you strong. So in turn, you might be get dependent on that belt and even have to start using it outside the gym because your core is going to be weak, and we don't want to do that. We want to have a strong core. Um, Has Hassan Hassan. I'm not sure how to say your name, Ali. What's your goal? What do you want to accomplish? Oh, I forgot. I forgot to set my. I got into this live and I forgot to set up my timer here. Try to do an hour. So I think I've been on here. Let's just say 10 minutes. I have arrived. Rhinos has arrived. Welcome, welcome. How you doing today? So if you guys haven't yet, make sure you hit that subscribe and like and like. Let's see if we can push the my subscriber count. We're at 1,277. Let's see if we can get to 1,300. Let's see if we can push it up that high today. Uh, I'm good, and you? I'm good. I'm great. Just on a bike today instead of walking outside. I thought I would just go on this bike instead. I was in this location, so I was like, why not? Why not? So I'm going to try to do this for about an hour. Yeah, I was talking yesterday about losing weight and how to do it. Because I had the question, people always ask me questions all the time because I am starting to get leaner. So, and people that know me see me getting leaner and ask questions. And I even feel a little bit more comfortable now taking off my shirt on these lives to show you guys my progress. Um, you know, you in you know how I'm totally old according to your time. So, if you want to lose weight, the main thing, and to very simplify it, is you gotta be in a calorie deficit. That's it. Be in a calorie deficit, and you will lose weight. But then we gotta talk about what kind of weight you want to lose. Do you want to just lose overall weight? Doesn't matter whether it's muscle or fat, or do you just want to lose fat? And I think the answer to that for most people is you want to lose fat because you want to keep the muscle because that's what makes you look solid. That's what makes you look toned. But some people do go on a crash diet. Just one day they're having 3, 4, 5,000 calories a day, and they just completely cut it all out and have maybe one meal a day, and they start losing muscle. So the term is skinny fat. You lose the muscle, you lose some fat, but not a whole lot, and now you're skinny but still fat. So that's where the term skinny fat comes from because the calories are way too low. So what happens is the body freaks out and says, no matter what you eat, I'm going to hold it because we don't know when I'm going to get the next meal because the body's really smart. So you don't know when is the next, your body says, I don't know when the next time I'm going to eat. So you hold all that, your body holds all of it. And now what are you burning for fuel? What are you burning to keep you alive? Your muscle. You burn your muscle because your body's storing that and stores it as fat, glycogen, the stuff that you usually use for energy, but now your body's going into a panic and saying, no, we need to keep everything. And then you start burning the muscle for energy instead. And then you become skinny and you become skinny fat. Murray, hi. Let's see, Rhino. One thing I did was start doing physical sports and throw around a water jug. Oh, that's not really a sport. We're at least able to get it on its right side up. It's like curling. Is that a sport? So welcome everyone. We got 9 people in here. 9 people. So if you would hit that like. Let's pump up that like. Of course. Of course. Subscribe to the channel. Rhino. I mean, like rugby and things like that. Oh, awesome. Yeah, from what you told me, it sounds like rugby, football, or in your country would be um, what do you call football? You call soccer football in your country, I believe. Well, anyways, as an American football, soccer, um, yeah, some stuff like rugby. From what you've told me, your shape, and you'd probably be a really good rugby player. Aaron, hi, welcome, welcome. How you doing? I do plane edits. Okay. The hell I'm not. No, you told me you're big boned and you're tall, so you'd be pretty good. It's not an insult at all. Um, A380 or B747. I don't even know what I'm. Choose one. I don't know what I'm choosing. Since my name is Albert, let's go with A380. I don't know what I'm choosing. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot to. You're welcome. I don't know what I just chose. So hopefully, whatever that is, it goes well for you. Uh, I'm too tall to get a good tackle in, and in too strong, so I have to use something like 20% of my muscle. Okay. Yeah, no insult was meant. Just from the picture you've given me, I just picture you as a real tall guy, not fat, but a bigger guy. So you would have more weight behind you to tackle someone. none, none taken, just saying. Yeah, that's why I was thinking like football in our country with the, not it's like rugby, but not the same. Some of those guys are pretty big, and they make excellent football players. Let's see. In practice, I ragdoll people because they cannot stand their ground if I get momentum. Well, I think that might be a good thing. Once you get going, I don't know the exact rules of rugby. I've never really followed the rules, but I'm assuming you got to get to the other side to either make a touchdown or a goal. I'm not sure what you call it. Just run through everyone to go make the touchdown at the goal. Get to the other side. Just back up. Get out of the way. But momentum means nothing in the face of low stamina. True, true. You got to bring up that stamina, and you'd be unstoppable. I got two people in here right now. It's called a three in Afghanistan, but I don't know what it's called in English. I don't know either. I don't know enough about the sport to say anything. Speaking of that, any of you guys into bodybuilding? Have you seen Sam Sulik? The guy, first time out, won his pro card. So, congrats to him. I fear for his health a bit, but he did an amazing job. He looked phenomenal for being on stage for his first time. Um, my wrist looked like your wrist looked like noodles. That's not good. Me personally, I have a small bone structure, so the muscle I do have looks bigger on me. And I'm not the tallest person in the world, so it doesn't take a whole lot for me to fill up my frame and make it look like I have a lot more muscle than I do. That's why I'm trying to get leaner because the more muscle the more the leaner, the leaner I get, the the I could look like a 200-pound guy at 170. It's more of an illusion, and it makes you look the leaner you are, and you have muscle. It makes you look bigger than you really are. So people might guess, hey, you weigh this much and weigh that much. I look like I look long and fat, but I'm not fat. Yeah, that's why it's a kind of illusion you don't really know until someone takes off their shirt. Like I had a guy in here the other day calling me fat and all kinds of stuff. I had no clue because I was when I was working out. Sometimes I do push out my stomach a little bit, and I look like I have a gut kind of. I really don't. The other day I had my shirt off, and I thought I looked pretty good. Show a six pack. I will, but I don't have one just yet. I have kind of the outline. I have the top ones, and kind of. I don't have the bottom ones yet, but I am making progress towards that goal. So the shirt will come off a whole lot more, probably every stream if I do when I do get a six pack. But I am getting leaner, and I am going towards that direction. And this week, I did really, really good on the diet. So I am getting there. Last night there was cookies on the table, and I really wanted to eat them, and I was like, oh no, no. Even the wife was saying, "Here, just have a little bite." And I know myself. If I have a little bite, I'm gonna have the whole box. So, um, so I don't even want to nibble. I don't even want to nibble. I look fat because my pecs are reasonably big and they are hard, but the fat on them are the main problem. Yeah, it's more about being in a. I guess you would have to lose body fat, and you'd have to. I would say keep your protein at least a gram of protein per body weight. Use something like MyFitnessPal, and so you can keep in a calorie deficit to burn that. Unfortunately, we can't spot reduce without surgery. your body takes it where it takes it, and 'cause right now I would love to just keep my size and just take the fat just off my stomach, but it doesn't work that way. I can't just pinpoint and say, "Hey, body, take the fat only off my abs." So it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. Your body picks and chooses where the fat comes off of, and when you get lean enough, that's the lower abs is the last place usually where the fat comes off. Let's see. People don't want to compare muscle because I'm taller, but all I care about is how hard the muscle is, not how big it is. Yeah, the leaner you get, the harder it looks. That's a, it's also an illusion. It's also that illusion of and all the shadows with all the cuts and all the striations. The heavier you are, you just get round. You get round everywhere. You could have a lot of good muscle, but it's all hidden by that fat. What's the joke? I love my abs so much. I cover them with a layer of fat to protect them. See, at 30-minute mark, I'm going to end the stream, and then I'll restart. This isn't a very interesting live. There's not a whole lot going on here. Um, I've seen men flexing their arms and being all macho, but when I push on them, they deflate. It's funny. Some people do think that they have a how do you say it nicely? They have an image of themselves that's not reality. Put it that way. That's why there's some people that need to put you guys, not you guys, but people in check and say you're not as good as you look. And sometimes I've seen people like that. They get up on stage, they look like amazing, and they get dead last. So, like, what happened? I looked amazing. Nope. It's fun because it basically like playing with Jello. Okay, guys, I'm going to end the stream here, and I'll be back in like a minute or so. Need to use the facilities. Drank a lot of water today, and I'll be back here in 1 minute or so. So, right now, if you want to come on back, I'll be back in about 1 minute.